also, who may even in future encounter these issues, and they would know how to decipher and walk through it. We don't get to do this alone. That is the most beautiful part of this segment. We get to do it with you. So you can call us or send us a WhatsApp message or a voice note telling us what you think about the situation on ground after we read the story. The number to call is...
All right, the number to call is 07058949927. You can also call the number 08050920927. 080509269000927. Please, like we always say, keep it super respectful. I know that sometimes tensions can be high, but let's keep it together. Okay?
Yes, and as much as possible, like, give your opinion straight to the point so that other people can have an opportunity to call in on the show and give theirs. So it goes thus. Good evening, gifted goddess and the original Ceci Chichi. I'm 37 years of age. I'm in a relationship with a lady who is 26 years. I live in the United States while she lives in Nigeria. We've been in a relationship for 8 months now. I haven't seen her in person as I met her online, but she has visited my family as I directed her to. I'm planning to get married to her when I come back in January, but the issue that is worrying me is that she is a school dropout. I'm a graduate and I've always said to myself that I will marry someone that is educated, someone who has a university certificate. But nobody knows who you will fall in love with at the end of the day. Please do not get me wrong. She is not an illiterate. At least she speaks good English, can write and compose good sentences. Something doing, which is either going back to school or starting a business for her, pending when I will bring her over. Currently, she is not doing anything tangible, but I need your help to decipher what the best way to do to go about upgrading her to my standard with a lesser risk. Your advice will be much appreciated. I will be listening. You both are doing a great job. Oh, thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for, trusting us with that message. It means a lot.
This is dicey.
It is indeed dicey. But how did you not know she was a graduate from the jump?
Oh no, he knew that she was not a graduate. Like she said to him.
But then you continued pursuing a relationship with her.
Yes, but he wants her. He still wants her.
So
he wants
why
to get
are you
married to
so
her.
scared that you're already going to leave her in Nigeria anyways? She's not coming over to the United States immediately. So you trying to shield her from an education because you feel like men might have it or she might cheat on you. I think that's very insecure, if you ask me.
I don't think it is insecure.
Because she's already outside. She's open to the world. She's not hidden inside the house.
I understand.
You're not hiding her.
But the school environment is a little different from just any other environment out there. And for someone who says that he has experience, or rather he was in school seeing married women do all these things, and I dare say I've seen quite a few too, the experience I wanted to share is my mom, after she left Cross River State, my father brought her from Cross River State to Lagos. She wanted to go to school because that's the only reason why she got married to my dad. Yes, because my father told her, "Oh, school? Oh, you're going to go to school." She said, "That's what I want to do. If you're going to marry me, I must have an education at least." Because my mother is a bookworm. She was a bookworm in school, in secondary school, and she wanted to continue in that light. When she came to Lagos with my father's brother, who was in the university then, told my dad that if he made sure that she got an education, that she would leave him. Outrightly told my dad to his face. And my dad at that point did not know what to do. A month after she got pregnant, but he still told her, you know what? I mean, let's see how this entire family is going to blossom into. You definitely will get an education at the end of the day. But right now you're pregnant, because I came in, like my mom was pregnant in January. She got married in December. She got pregnant in January. And so she said that was how the education thing actually died down. After she had me, 4 years after she had my sister. But then my mother is not one person that would sit in one place. No, she learned catering, she learned fashion designing, she learned a lot of things, and she's not an idle mind. No. But you see that thing where some men are very conscious of what their spouses will do if they give them an education or send them to a university while they're married to them is worth talking about.
I think that's a very archaic mentality. And to be fair, yes, I understand what your mom went through at that point, but I want to believe that was over 20 years ago. In 2000,
that is 30 years ago.
over 30 years
30
ago.
years ago. About 30 years
about
ago.
30 years ago. So if you're coming out to 2024 to say, oh, I want to prevent my wife from having an education because you think that, oh, she might fall into the already social media is there.
But you know,
There is
he's
already
just
social
asking.
media.
He's just asking what a better
Alright.
opinion will be, or whether a better option. Should he start a business?
07058 and 904927 is the number to call. 07058 and 904927 is the number to call.
Hello, good evening. Oh, you may need to call us back or send us a WhatsApp message. The lines are scrambled. 0705 8904927 or 0805 0920 are the numbers to call. What do you think about this entire
This man is looking
situation?
for it's first of all established that he loves this woman
And he wants the best for her.
best for her. So,
Let's know what your take is on this. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, good evening. What's your name and where you calling us
Yeah,
from?
good evening. This is Mr. Fancy.
Fancy. It's great to have you on the show with us.
Yeah, thank you.
All
How
right,
you
talk
guys
to us,
doing?
Fancy. We're doing amazing. We're doing
well,
great.
thank you.
Yeah, I need to ask that guy. Is he choosing?
What does that have to do with
What does
anything?
that have to do with
Fancy,
anything?
let's get right to the point. We're going to go on a break soon. Yeah.
Yeah. See, one thing I believe is that if you want to do anything, just do it.
Mm.
I feel like he's a kind of thinking all these insecurity guys of his stuff. What you should be thinking about is that if the lady would have said, okay, no, let me go to school first before you marry, then she'll be thinking, okay, if I send her to school,
She will
might
leave me.
Exactly. But saying that, okay, when she goes to school, because of the people he's going to mingle with, might turn her head. I don't think that is an issue. Because even on the street, right in her home, if she wants to do anything, she can do it.
Oh,
If you
yes.
find this girl, you are not taking her with you. So if she wants to do it alone,
If she wants to
anybody that
be
is a flirt-
philandering, of course she's going to do it.
Exactly. Anybody that is a flirt, we flesh around, no matter what.
But do you think maybe the experience that he has had in the past is what is informing him to actually have this mindset?
And that is what is giving me some kind of doubt in order to
Yeah.
not put his whole interest or maybe focus on training the lady.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. A cannot be Mr. V.
Right.
Mrs. A cannot be Mrs. V.
Right.
So what happened to Mrs. A cannot happen to Mrs. V.
Absolutely.
Just close your mind and do what you want to do with her.
Okay.
Send her to school, brush her up to the level you want her to be, and she'll be alright. Don't think about those kind of stuff. Right? The more, see, one thing I understand in this life is that when you start looking for answer, you get answer. But when you
Okay.
close your mind from all those things, forget.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Fancy, for joining in the
Thank
conversation.
you so much.
Fancy is
still
saying
at the
shut
same
it,
time,
shut
it
the
down.
idea
Because
down.
when you were talking about your dad, my dad was of a different opinion. When my dad married my mom, it was a different thing altogether. He sent her to school all the way to university level and everything. My mom did TC1, TC2, NCE, everything. At some point, they had to separate. My mom was pregnant and she was in another state altogether because she had to write exams and everything. So
Different strokes for different
strokes for
folks.
different folks. You have
Some
to
people would
decide.
say, "Oh, this is the right way to go." Others would say, "Oh, this is not the right way to go." And for somebody who may not have experienced it firsthand, maybe it will be a different ideology. But for this guy who says he's literally saw married women come into his hotel to have sex with young boys, who, I mean, of course, it informed him to actually think this way. But we have to
Yeah.
go on this break. We'll be right back in a bit.
92.7 Super FM. Before, their problem is say our shoulder too high. They say make we lower our chest.
One family, one radio.
a voice note.
A WhatsApp message. Or you can also send a WhatsApp message to our community. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Ooh, the network seems to be really scrambled.
I don't know if it's raining somewhere, but please have mercy upon us.
Send us a WhatsApp message, or you can send a message to the community, the Super FM community. Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
This is Olivia calling from Tuesday.
Oh yeah, where have you been?
Oh yeah, you've gone to marry now. That at this point, that's what I think that the situation is.
It's not yet December. I'm still here.
Okay. It's great to have you on the show. We definitely missed you. Have you been listening though?
Yes, I have.
All right, it's great to have you on the show. All right, talk to us. What do you think about this?
Okay,